High in the Ural Mountains of Russia, a chilling tale unfolds. It's a story of adventure, of dreams cut short, and a mystery that has haunted the world for decades. This is the story of the Dyatlov Pass incident. In February 1959, 9 experienced hikers ventured into the unforgiving wilderness. Their goal to conquer the slopes of Otorten, a mountain known to the indigenous Mansi people as Dead Mountain. They were young, they were skilled, and they were prepared for the challenges of winter in the Urals. What they were not prepared for was the unknown. Something went terribly wrong on that expedition. Something that would leave their tent ripped open from the inside, their bodies scattered across the snow and the world grasping for answers. The Dyatlov Pass incident, as it came to be known, is a chilling reminder that even in the face of human courage and preparedness, there are forces in this world that we may never fully comprehend. The story begins with a group of students, friends united by their shared passion for exploration. Led by the experienced Igor Dyatlov, the group consisted of 7 young men and 2 young women. They were seasoned hikers, familiar with the challenges of winter expeditions. Their journey began on January 27, 1959. The group set out from the city of Sverdlovsk, their backpacks laden with supplies and their spirits high with anticipation. Their route would take them through dense forests, across frozen rivers and up the treacherous slopes of the Ural Mountains. The hikers documented their journey meticulously, taking photographs and keeping diaries. These records offer a glimpse into their adventure, capturing their excitement and camaraderie. Little did they know these records would become crucial pieces in a puzzle no one could solve. The hikers' final destination was Mount Otorten, a peak shrouded in local legends and ominous tales. But for these adventurers, it was simply another challenge to overcome, another summit to conquer. Days turned into nights as the hikers pressed on, their progress marked by the crunch of snow underfoot and the howling wind across the barren landscape. They faced harsh conditions, sub-zero temperatures and challenging terrain, yet their spirits remained high. On January 31st, the group reached the edge of a highland area and established a base camp. They left behind some of their supplies and equipment, intending to lighten their load for the final push to the summit. This decision, seemingly practical at the time, would later become a focal point of the mystery. February 1st dawned, and the hikers began their ascent of Dead Mountain. But something went wrong. The group, who had faithfully sent regular updates via radio, fell silent. Days turned into weeks, and the silence grew deafening. Friends and family of the hikers grew increasingly concerned. The lack of communication was deeply troubling. The hikers were experienced and well-equipped. They should have checked in. The unsettling truth was, something was wrong. As weeks turned into a month, hope began to dwindle. A search party was assembled, comprised of volunteers, local Mansi hunters and military personnel. They set out into the unforgiving wilderness, determined to find the missing hikers. On February 26th, the search party stumbled upon a chilling sight. The hikers' abandoned tent, ripped open from the inside as if in a desperate escape. The scene was one of chaos and disarray, suggesting a sudden and unexplained flight from whatever danger had befallen them. The discovery of the tent only deepened the mystery. The hikers' belongings, including food, supplies and even some of their shoes, were left behind. Why would experienced hikers abandon their shelter and venture into the freezing night without proper gear? The search continued, and over the following weeks, the bodies of the hikers were discovered scattered across the mountain. Some were found barefoot and partially clothed, others with strange injuries that defied explanation. The scene was as baffling as it was tragic. Section 5. Unveiling the enigma, the victims and their inexplicable demise. The discovery of the bodies sent shockwaves through the investigation. The hikers' deaths were not simply a case of exposure to the elements. Something far more sinister had transpired on that desolate mountainside. Some of the bodies bore strange orange-tinted skin and greying hair. Others had suffered from severe internal injuries, including fractured ribs and skull fractures. Yet there were no external wounds to explain the trauma. One victim was missing their tongue, while others were found to have high levels of radiation on their clothing. These bizarre details only deepened the mystery, pushing investigators further from a rational explanation. The autopsies revealed that some of the hikers had died from hypothermia, but others had succumbed to their injuries, unable to survive the harsh conditions. The circumstances surrounding their deaths remained a chilling puzzle. Section 6. Theories abound, from natural forces to the unexplained. The Dyatlov Pass incident quickly captivated the world, sparking countless theories and speculations. Some attempted to explain the tragedy through natural phenomena, while others ventured into the realm of the paranormal. One of the most prevalent theories is that the hikers were victims of a catastrophic avalanche. The location of their tent on a slope prone to avalanches seemed to support this explanation. However, the lack of significant snow disturbance and the hikers' injuries cast doubt on this theory. Another theory suggests that the group may have been attacked by the indigenous Mansi people. This theory gained traction due to the remote location and the Mansi's historical presence in the region. However, there was no evidence of any confrontation, and the Mansi were known to be peaceful and unlikely to harm outsiders. Other theories, fueled by the strange details surrounding the case, ventured into the realm of conspiracy and the unexplained. Some suggested a government cover-up, pointing to the alleged radiation levels and the secretive nature of the initial investigation. Some even proposed that the hikers had encountered something otherworldly, something beyond human comprehension on that desolate mountain. The unexplained injuries, the bizarre behavior of the victims, and the lack of a definitive explanation have fueled these speculations for decades. Section 7. The investigation seeking answers in the face of uncertainty. The official investigation, conducted by Soviet authorities, was shrouded in secrecy. Initial reports were inconclusive, and the case was quickly closed, fueling further speculation and distrust. The findings, released years later, attributed the deaths to a compelling natural force. This vague explanation did little to satisfy the curiosity of those who had followed the case closely. The lack of transparency only fueled the flames of conspiracy theories. In recent years, the case has been reopened several times, with investigators attempting to shed light on the events of that fateful night. Modern forensic techniques have been employed, and new theories have been proposed, yet the mystery endures. Despite the efforts of investigators, both amateur and professional, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most perplexing unsolved mysteries of the 20th century. Section 8. Lingering questions, the Dyatlov Pass. Incidents enduring legacy. The Dyatlov Pass incident continues to fascinate and intrigue, inspiring books, documentaries, and countless articles. The enduring mystery serves as a reminder of the power of the unknown and the limits of human understanding. The case has become a cultural phenomenon, sparking discussions about the nature of truth, the dangers of venturing into the wilderness, and the possibility of encountering forces beyond our comprehension. The legacy of the Dyatlov Pass incident is a testament to the human desire to seek answers, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. It is a reminder that some mysteries may never be fully solved, leaving us to grapple with the unknown. The story of the 9 hikers who perished on Dead Mountain serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder that even the most experienced adventurers are not immune to the unpredictable nature of the world around us. Section 9. Conclusion. An unsolved puzzle in the frozen wilderness. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains an unsolved puzzle, a chilling reminder of the mysteries that lie hidden in the far corners of our world. Despite decades of investigation, speculation and analysis, the truth behind the hikers' deaths remains elusive. Was it a natural disaster, A tragic encounter with hostile locals, a government cover-up, or something more sinister, something beyond our understanding? The answers, it seems, are lost to the frozen wilderness, buried beneath layers of snow and speculation. The Dyatlov Pass incident continues to fascinate and haunt, a testament to the enduring power of the unknown. It is a story that will continue to be told and retold, each retelling adding another layer to the enigma, keeping the memory of the 9 hikers alive in the annals of history's most baffling, unsolved mysteries. Their story serves as a reminder that some questions may never have answers, and that some truths may forever remain hidden, lost to the passage of time and the unforgiving embrace of the wilderness.